Alright, we lost the Wi-Fi, and I set the camera settings pretty low, so we're going to sit here and film it and see how long it takes for our little Breeze drone to land itself. I've got the timer going on the camera, and we're not quite a minute yet. It's just hovering around. I have no control over it right now. It's completely autonomous. I lost the Wi-Fi, and it didn't take too long either to lose the Wi-Fi. Only a few minutes. Certainly not as long as the battery life. We're having a problem keeping a connection between my Android tablet and the Wi-Fi. And I snapped a couple of pictures earlier. I hope they come out. The warning message that I got telling me that the Wi-Fi was disconnected. Another thing to note is when this happens, you cannot reconnect to the Breeze until the motor shut off, and pretty much got to restart it. Another thing I want to make note of is just to get the initial Wi-Fi connection, I had to power up the Breeze twice. I powered it up. I couldn't even see the Wi-Fi on there. So I turned it off, turned it back on, and then the Wi-Fi appeared. So here we are sitting and kind of watching here and making sure we get this on camera for you. And it's just hovering around. I got a little pad that I took off from, so it should go back to that spot. The grass is quite tall here, and it's a little bit damp. And so here we are. We're waiting and waiting and waiting. I would think a minute went by now, but you all can check the timer, and you can see what's going on with that. And we're waiting and waiting and waiting for the Breeze to finally decide to land. They advertise it takes a minute after it loses Wi-Fi, and right now I lost Wi-Fi. It's completely, I have no control over this thing. I got to pretty much wait. I could reach up and just grab it, but I thought we'd, and it's creeping towards me a little bit. Maybe it likes me. I don't know, but there it is, folks. It's just hovering around and making a lot of noise, and so let's hope that I got something like 5 to 7 minutes on a clip on my video camera here, and it's creeping towards me, so I'm going to back up a little bit, and just so I can show you this while we're on while we're waiting for it to do something here. I'm gonna, hopefully that'll come in focus and you'll be able to see that. I don't know, I'm probably too close. I'm gonna set it down on the ground again. But I got the Wi-Fi connection is lost, and we're gonna go back to the drone again, and we're still waiting and waiting and waiting, and we're filming because I have no control over this thing, and it's just sitting there, and it's probably going to wait until the battery goes down far enough, and then it'll make an attempt at landing. So we'll see what it does here. It's kind of staying within the same spot. It moved away since I've moved away. And we'll see what it's going to do here in a few minutes. It's been well over a minute though, and it hasn't landed. It's just keeping its own spot. I guess one good thing about it, it doesn't fly away or crash into anything. But it's definitely, the minute it lost the Wi-Fi, It advertises 60 seconds. It'll hover and land, and I believe it's been more than 60 seconds at this spot. But we're going to keep rolling here, folks, for you, and keep the camera on it. And we're going to see how long it takes before this thing finally gets tired of flying and decides to set itself down and shut itself off. There it is, folks. Completely autonomous. I have no control over it. I could, it's low enough I could reach up and grab it and shut the power off from behind, which I've had to do already, by the way, but for this demonstration I thought we just let it go, and we'll see how long. It's kind of moving a little bit towards me, so I'm going to back up a little bit. I hope you can see the video nice and clear. Oh boy, taking a long time here, and nothing's happening, except it's still flying there. And I believe it's going to continue to fly until it runs out of gas. That's why I was afraid to start this up too. In the house it's advertised that you can fly it indoors, but I certainly wouldn't get into the situation here where I can't shut it off and it's sitting there hovering in my living room until the battery dies. And it's moving around a little bit. I'm going to pan down. Here's the spot that I took off. I brought a little Tupperware cover with me just to place it on something because the grass is a little wet and a little long, and I thought that might be an issue. Well, it seems again, folks, we've been over a minute here, and we're just hanging in there, waiting. But I lost control pretty fast. I took a few still pictures. Oh, good! Finally, we're getting somewhere. All right, it did it. That time it did it. And it didn't land on the spot. The spot it took off from is right there, but close to it. And it waited until the battery, I'm sure, died up. So that's it, folks. Problems with maintaining every flight so far. I've lost contact with the Wi-Fi. So this is Dave Ryba signing off. Hope you somebody can benefit from this video. Thank you.